There are a ton of suburbs around Indianapolis, but which one is the best one? We're going to find that out today. I'm Evan Deal.
And I'm Jocelyn Deal.
And we are with the Lead Icon team in eXp Realty. And on today's episode, we are tier listing, ranking all of the suburbs around Indianapolis. All of them. There's a ton. So we're going to check it out. Before we get into that, leave a like on this video. Leave a like, Jocelyn. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you are kept in the loop on everything happening in and around Indianapolis, the Circle City that we love and call home. Now let's get into it. All right, so we have everything. We have all of them put into a tier list. Do you know how tier lists work, Jocelyn?
No, explain it to me.
All right. I live chronically online. She does not because she has a real life. But together, we are going to create our own tier list. So as you can see...
Like this kind of tier?
No, we're not going to cry.
Okay.
But we are going to look at what makes all of these suburbs great and maybe not so great. Honestly, I like all of them. I don't know how you feel. Probably not.
Depends on which one. I've been to all of them.
As you can see, we have them laid out here, all of them by name, by picture, and we have different tiers. So breaking it down, normally a tier list goes with letters. It goes S and then like A, B, C, D, F. But we wanted to get a little fun, so we gave each tier a name. So S tier is like the top tier, like the creme de la creme. I don't know if that's how you say it. But I called it the can't believe this is my life tier.
So Carmel.
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. But there's a LeBron meme where he's like coming out of his pool and he's like, ah. So that's how it should make you feel.
Oh. You want me to feel like LeBron?
No. Next one is bragging rights. That's our A tier. B tier is solid, but forgot the wow factor. I used to watch Storage Wars a lot, and there was a guy who'd say, this is the wow factor. Well, yes. B tier doesn't have it. C tier, it's a place to live, kind of your average. D tier is D for did you move here by accident? And F tier is help. I'm lost in a cornfield. So that could actually be a lot of places if you get off the main road.
Okay.
All right. So let's dive in. You can see we've got a lot to get through. So let's not linger too long on each one of them. But all right, we're going to start off with one that I like to talk about a lot, which is Plainfield.
Okay.
And we know Plainfield really well.
We do.
So what are your thoughts on Plainfield?
It has great outdoor area. So like there's a fun park that you can go to. It's huge. It's so big that it spreads out across both sides of a river. And they also have an indoor water park as well.
That is true.
Other than that, it's close to the interstate and that's in the airport. And that's about it.
They've got Hendrix Live now though.
Ooh.
And which looks really nice downtown. It's got, it's like performing arts for the west side.
Fun.
So that's pretty cool. We got to watch that go up anytime we'd go to the west side. And it took a few years, but that's pretty cool. So in our, on the channel, I said Plainfield kind of looks like a plain field from a geography standpoint. Somebody called me out on that. They said it wasn't very creative.
Could be because there's an airport near it. So it could be that kind of plain, but it's spelled wrong.
Well, I like Plainfield, but I don't think it has the wow factor personally. I think it's a great place to live, but I would put it in the B tier personally.
Which one was B? Is that the yellow one?
But forgot the wow factor.
Oh, okay.
What are you thinking?
It's a place to live? I don't know.
You think it's a place to live?
Well, I guess if you want to put it in the orange, that's fine.
Okay. I like Plainfield. It's convenient. It's the most convenient one to get to around the city.
Yeah, I like it better than Avon.
Oh, hey, hold that thought. Let's get there later. All right. Next up, McCordsville. People who watch this channel are probably sick of hearing me brag about McCordsville because it's booming, right?
Booming.
New builds left and right, and you can see all of them here. Look at them here. But with that, McCordsville does leave a few things to be desired in terms of the infrastructure that is currently there.
Correct.
What do you think?
It's far away from everything, in my opinion.
Yeah?
So
what's the nearest interstate?
From McCordsville?
Or do you think
it'd be 69?
Yeah, I guess so. That's a bit of a ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd go north on like Oleo or Pendleton Pike to get up to 69, but that'd be the closest interstate. Or you could also take it south and get onto I-70.
So I think McCordsville will be really nice. They've got the McCord Square project going on. Right now there's like apartments, there's shopping, there's all sorts of stuff. But right now I think the biggest store in town is the CVS. So, and like there's a licensed branch.
There's a really cool hair cutting place there too.
Oh,
And
nice.
it's inside of like a train car, or at least I don't know. It used to be. I don't know if it's still there or not with all the construction going on.
Hey, let's keep this video on the tracks, okay?
Hey, there we go.
All right. So McCordsville, I'm thinking it's a place to live. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like Fisher spillover, Geist spillover, I think is a good way of looking at it. So if you're wanting to get into the Fishers and Geist area, but maybe a little bit more affordable, then McCordsville, I think, is a great option. And also, parts of McCordsville is Mount Comfort Schools,
That's true.
or Mount Vernon Schools.
Yeah.
Mount Vernon.
Some
So it
mountain.
just depends. Yeah.
All
some
the
mountain.
mountains we have in Indiana.
And then Hamilton Southeastern for the other school district.
Yeah. So what are you thinking? Whoa, I lost it.
Oh no.
Where are we going?
I don't know. Are you thinking it's a place to live?
I think it's a place to live right now, but it's going to climb.
Yeah.
As they continue to build.
Okay.
The housing is getting to be pretty nice.
So what is that? Is that B?
That's a C tier.
C?
It's like,
So C
like
on
a
the way to B.
standard average, yeah.
Okay. C on the way to
Yeah,
B.
I could even see it going above B in the future.
So it's like a C plus.
Yeah, we'll give it a C plus.
Okay.
All right. Hey, just quick sidebar. These are just our opinions. We actually do really like all of these places, and we work with people who live in all of them, and they all have different pros and cons. And you can check out our pros and cons videos on the channel. But these are just our opinions.
You know what they say about opinions.
Everyone has one.
And sometimes they stink.
Yeah. All right. All right. Next is a place that you know very well.
Yes.
Shelbyville, Indiana. This is in Shelby County. It's a little bit further out than some of the other suburbs.
The Bears of Blue River.
And you would probably say I shouldn't say this, but you're like one of the top performing realtors in Shelbyville. Whether you try to be or not, you end up doing a ton of business in Shelbyville. So you know it better than most people. What do you think?
Yeah, I spent 4 years of my life living near there, and my sister graduated from high school there, and everything else. So I do have a lot of connections there. But I think it's a quaint little city. I did a video on it when I was doing the what was that called? When I was doing the TV show, I was doing a TV show.
You used to have a TV show.
I did, and so I did a video there. But they have more. What do you call those buildings?
Like the Victorian style homes?
Yeah, the old like 1800s architecture.
Yeah.
In a downtown area than pretty much any other city that we have in Indy or Indiana. So
yeah, it's not just the homes, it's like the downtown
yeah,
too.
the downtown area is really neat. They've done a lot to spruce it up. So I think it has like 178 historical buildings or something along those lines. I could be wrong.
And some are refurbished to the
Mhm.
homes.
Right.
I know you've worked with investors who have worked in those homes as well.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, Shelbyville has a lot to like. It's got cool places to eat. Like what's the barn? What's the barn place?
Oh yeah, the cow palace.
Yeah, Cow Palace. Is that what's yeah?
Yeah, the cow palace.
Yeah.
Good ice cream.
That's fun. It's got a really cool like local theater as well.
Mm-hmm.
One of our daughters and I saw Space Jam there together. That was pretty cool. The Michael Jordan one, not the LeBron one. We saw the good one. So I don't know. I like Shelbyville. I think it's pretty solid.
I think it's a
place.
good option for people who want to get out of Indy and the suburbs that touch Indy. So it does get you a little bit further out if you're wanting a little bit more of a country life, but still be close to everything.
What are you thinking, tier wise?
Maybe the orange.
Solid, but forgot the wow factor.
Maybe. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's solid too. I like the
Okay.
architecture in Shelbyville. All right, we got a big one. Zionsville.
This is where all the people in Geist are moving to who have money.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people with money live in Geist. People with the most money tend to live in Zionsville, I would say, in terms
Correct.
of like property value, ability to build custom luxury, and a place where there's land where you can build like an estate.
Yeah, and if you have horses, like Zionsville is a huge place for like horse farms.
That is true. Or if you play for the Colts. So, yeah, I mean, Zionsville's really nice. It's got
They have good schools too.
Highly ranked schools. Checkniche.com. Usually they're right in the top 5, like top 2 even in the state.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome downtown. Doesn't look like anywhere else. It's really cool looking.
It's a really neat downtown. They have cobblestone streets.
You did a TV episode in Zionsville.
I did a TV
too.
episode in Zionsville
How
too.
about that? Back to back. So I think it's amazing. There's really nowhere else you can get the highest in luxury. Even Carmel. Zionsville is like the most luxurious place in the state in terms of the estate. So I would say this is the can't believe this is my life level.
Sure.
Yeah, hard to beat. All right, Greenwood. This is a place we have spent a ton of time.
Yes.
Our office used to be in Greenwood. We have done transactions in Greenwood. We've done
We've done transactions in all of these.
Yeah, that's true. So Greenwood's tricky though, because you're not just ranking Greenwood proper, you're also ranking Center Grove, because I did not put Center Grove on here separately.
Oh.
Because
it's not a town?
That's right, it's not a city.
Oh, but you did put Bargersville.
I did, but Bargersville's a city.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is strictly Greenwood.
Yeah, Greenwood and Center Grove. It's one and the same. I know it's tricky.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Greenwood, the town, which encompasses two different school districts.
Exactly. Okay. Yes. So Greenwood's pretty big. You look at all these; it's one of the bigger ones. Greenwood for me is a mixed bag, because when I was in high school, they were our marching band rivals, and I was like, those Greenwood kids, they're so good at playing their instruments. They look sharp in their yellow uniforms. Okay. So I have some deep resentment against Greenwood, but I do like the city. So I think it's pretty solid. There's a lot of options. There's really anything you could want in a normal city in Greenwood. In terms of shopping, you've got 2 different major highways running through Greenwood. It's very easy to access from any side.
3 now.
3.
Don't forget they put I-69 south.
That's true. So, really, it's pretty easy to get around. The traffic does get backed up. I think that's a huge annoyance. And
on 135 and on 31.
They need to caramelize the streets in Greenwood.
There's some roundabouts in Greenwood.
Yeah, we'll touch on Carmel later. But I think because of some of the infrastructure holdups, I would probably ding Greenwood a little bit. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great place to live, good schools, everything else. But yes, it is a little bit further removed. So if you like that, fantastic. And it is still close to, downtown and everything. You have every restaurant possible. You have all kinds of opportunities down there. But you are just a little bit further removed. So it depends on what you want. So, yeah, I would say, solid.
I think it's solid.
Yeah.
I mean, you got anything you could want in Greenwood. And something we didn't mention is in Center Grove, you do have opportunities to build, even like that custom luxury. Like if you wanted to go to, Aberdeen or something,
Aberdeen's Bargersville.
Oh, it's in Bargersville. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right by Greenwood. Okay, well, I'm going to attribute that to Bargersville. It's close enough. But Center Grove does have luxury opportunities and land opportunities. All right, you're going to have to take the helm on this one, because I have only been here a couple times. Lebanon.
Sure.
All right. How much you got on Lebanon?
All right. Lebanon has a really neat, it's Lebanon, by the way.
Okay.
It has a really neat, downtown area. So it goes back to, the old, what you would think of a typical Midwest downtown. So they have their town, I don't know, is it a square or a circle, whatever. They have one of those. It's north of Zionsville, north of Whitestown. So Whitestown is the spillover of Zionsville. So Lebanon is a little bit further.
It takes a while to get to.
North than that. So Lebanon's kind of halfway between Zionsville and Lafayette-ish, kind of.
They do have a nice golf course.
Yeah.
Is it Ewan Country Club?
No clue.
Yeah. So anyway, what do you think? What do you think we should rank Lebanon?
It's a place to live.
Yeah. I don't have an opinion. I've only been there a couple times.
I think the people who live in Lebanon live there on purpose. So I wouldn't say that they, did you move here by accident? Because I think it's an active choice to live in Lebanon.
True.
So, I'm actually, I've got clients that have bought properties in Lebanon. I've got one under contract right now there. Yeah. So it's closing tomorrow, actually.
It's a really nice house, too.
Yeah, it's a very nice house.
Right.
Anyway.
We'll call it a place to live.
Okay.
All right. Speaking of places to live, Westfield, Indiana. I talk about Westfield a lot on the channel. I spend a lot of time in Westfield. There are lots of fields in Westfield. And this one's going to be a controversial one, because Westfield is on the come up right now. They are heavily investing in what I would say is caramelizing their town, because Westfield is a lot of spillover from Carmel. There's nowhere to build in Carmel, more or less. I think there's 1 or 2 communities in West Clay where you can still build. There's a ton of places to build in Westfield. There's a ton of land opportunity. There's innumerable downtown projects going on, apartments, shopping, but it's not there yet. It's not built up yet the way that they've envisioned. There's infrastructure. You can get a Starbucks in Westfield. There's restaurants, and if you want to play sports, you got Grand Park. There's no other place like Grand Park in the state, and really not too many across the country. So it does have a lot going for it, but I think much like McCordsville, it's still on the rise. I don't know. What are your thoughts on Westfield?
Absolutely. And I think they're building they have plans to build a water park there too.
Oh, that's sweet.
But yeah, I would say Westfield is definitely the spillover of Carmel. I actually used to live in Westfield for a little bit. It's nice. I don't know what to say.
It is nice. There's lots of nice housing. There's nice communities, but I don't think it's developed enough that you would brag that you live in Westfield yet. I think it's maybe one tier below, where it's going to be close to that here in just a few years.
Yeah, I would say there's like one really prominent community in Westfield, and other than that, then
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to put it right after Plainfield.
Oh, so not only are we ranking them this way, but we're ranking them this way too, right?
Yeah,
This way.
we can for fun.
Okay.
All right, New Palestine. I like New Pal. I'm from Brazil, Indiana, and so I'm from the country. And New Palestine is honestly even more country than Brazil. So the only bad thing is there's a lot of Purdue fans there because
it's all agriculture.
It's all agriculture. So we both graduated from IU. So you know the bias on this channel. I like New Pal. I wish there was a little more to it. It's a really small town. If you look at the suburbs around Indy, I think New Palestine's got like a couple thousand people, and it's a main street type of town where you just kind of drive straight down. There is a really nice health complex that they built up there in the last few years.
McCordsville has another one too.
Yeah, they're popping up. It's all Hancock County. So
yeah, Hancock County.
Yeah. So great ice cream place in New Pal, but kind of longish lines, because it's popular and there's not as many places to eat.
I lived in New Pal at one point too.
Oh yeah, you did. Tell us
your. Say that about a lot of these. I used to live in Greenwood too.
Tell us your experience.
Okay. Yeah. So New Pal it's very like good people. So if you're wanting still like that, like the farmer country vibe, but with a little bit of money, I would say that describes New Pal. So good people. I would say solid, but not the wow factor. Maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking it's a place to live.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? I was thinking maybe putting it like right at the top of this one.
Sure, if you want to. That's fine.
Another one that I don't think I've ever been to Pittsboro.
I have. I've sold houses there.
I know you have. So quickly tell us about Pittsboro.
Sure. Pittsboro is the spillover of Brownsburg. So Brownsburg is really up and coming. And I would say Pittsboro is the spillover of that. So I have had clients buy and sell houses there. Pretty much you blink and you miss it. There's one like main intersection there, but they do have some new construction going up. But yeah, I would say
it's got to be down here. Right?
Yeah, probably. Did you move here by accident?
Yeah. Do they have cornfields?
Yeah.
So you could get lost in the cornfield.
You could.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could in New Pal too. You could in.
Yeah. Pittsboro's just a little ways out there.
Yep.
Noblesville. This one's an interesting one because Noblesville has a lot of different flavors to it.
It sure does. It's got a really neat downtown.
I love the downtown in Noblesville, and it's got woods around it too.
Mm-hmm.
So
and there's canoeing.
cool.
If you like to canoe, you can go on the White River and canoe there, and that's before it hits downtown, so it's the clean White River.
They have it. They have a super cool train.
Yeah,
as well.
You can hop on the
holiday train, haunted train.
Okay.
Thomas the Train. I don't know.
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. I mean, Noblesville. We've talked about it a lot on the channel. I think it's cool. It's definitely distinct from the other Hamilton County cities. It's kind of older than the others. It's the county seat. It's got the cool courthouse.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's up there personally. 70,000 people too. So people want to live there.
Yeah, Noblesville has a lot of basically something for everyone. So if you prefer to live
exactly.
out in the country, you can. If you prefer to live in town, you can. So and there's money. There's places that are affordable. So it really just depends on what you're looking for. It's really anybody could live there. It's just a little bit further up. So if you're okay living a little bit further away from some of the other towns and stuff, then it's great.
But you can get right on 69 now.
You can, yeah. And there's there's the Hamilton Town Center that's right
true.
there. And then you also have Morse Lake that's right there too. So you can actually go. They have a little beach there at Morse Lake.
Yep. Waterfront living too.
Yep. Well, that's more Cicero, but yes.
Yeah, they got some in Noblesville.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we've talked me into it. I think bragging rights.
Yeah, I like Noblesville.
I like Noblesville.
Oh, jinx.
All right. I don't know if I've spent much time in Danville.
Yeah, Danville is the spillover of Avon.
I know. Well, they probably don't want to be called that in Danville.
None of these places want to be called the spillover of the other places.
Well, that's true. But Danville's out there in Hendricks County.
Mm-hmm.
So
very country.
Yeah, very, very country. So I don't really have anything to say about Danville.
Yeah, there's some nice houses there. There's golf. There's that type of stuff. But yes, you definitely have to intentionally move to Danville.
Danville is going to be developing a lot more because there's not a ton of space in Avon left. Even though Avon's population is only like 20,000, it's 10x'd in this century, I think. So, Danville you're going to start to see more development there on the west side. So if you are looking to live on the west side and maybe Plainfield, Brownsburg, Avon is a little out of your price range, or you're not seeing what you're
Danville's
looking for.
kind of expensive too.
I know this because there's more development there, but there are different real estate opportunities in Danville.
Yes,
I think it's a place to live.
Sure.
All right, what do we think? Lebanon, Danville?
Maybe put Danville before Lebanon.
That's what I was thinking too. All right,
I'd put Greenwood before Shelbyville.
Yeah, you think
if you're
so?
moving those over.
Yeah, that's probably fair. I might put Greenwood above Westfield actually.
Maybe, yeah.
Because Center Grove's kind of comparable to the housing. And
Would you put Greenwood before Plainfield?
I think I'd rather live in Plainfield, just me personally, just because of the ease of access.
Yeah,
You're right there on 70 and you have 465 nearby.
Yeah, it can take you like 20-25 minutes just to get across Greenwood.
Yeah, especially if you're in southern Greenwood and you want to get up.
Oh yeah, that's a long ways.
That can take a while. Whitestown, you've sold houses in Whitestown.
I've sold houses in all these.
I know, you're the best. She's the best. If you pick one of us, honestly, you should probably pick her. She's the best. And
I've just been doing it longer.
And she's more personable. All right. Whitestown.
Whitestown's the spillover of Zionsville.
You and your spillover. We need some bounty. Everything's spilling.
Well, all of these are spillover of Indy.
Yeah, that's true. That's what a suburb is, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, the building progress spreads out, right?
Yeah.
We're the circle city, and the edges of the circle keep getting, wider.
Yes. Yeah. So Whitestown is lots of new construction, lots of fields, whatever. So farms that have turned into fields for building.
That is what you see all around Indianapolis. That's what McCordsville is. That's what Franklin Township is in the southeast. That's what Westfield is. They're places that used to be agricultural, and now they are suburban.
Yes.
So,
it's close to the interstate, I-65.
Yep.
So it's right off I-65.
Yep. All right, where are we ranking it?
Did you move here by accident, or it's a place to live, would be my guess.
Put it here above Pittsboro?
Sure.
All right. Brownsburg. Brownsburg's kind of neat. We've had family who's lived in Brownsburg before.
My niece and nephew graduated there. They went to school all through school.
Yeah.
At Brownsburg. It's one of the top ranked in the state.
Yeah, highly rated schools. Brownsburg's out there on the west side, in Hendricks County. It's like the hat on top of Avon.
Northwest, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
You think it's Northwest? We were just arguing about whether it was Northwest or not. She's like,
it is Northwest, but you said it's by Zionsville.
Yeah, it's,
No, I mean, kind of.
It's fine.
Sure.
Anyway, so, you've got lots of great nature nearby, tons of parks. You've got Eagle Creek nearby. I think it's a nice place to live. It's a little bit further removed.
Yeah, there's golf courses. There's the Eagle Creek Park. You can have hiking trails. The Colts practice facility is right there. You've got the reservoir. You can go boating. Brownsburg is once again, it's one of those places you have to intentionally move to because it is a little bit further away from things.
Yeah.
So
if you want to live a little bit further away, a little more, it's not like country. It's more like.
No, Brownsburg's really developed
wooded.
now.
Yeah.
Almost all of Brownsburg, I would say, is pretty developed. There's still a lot of new construction happening there, but it is pretty developed now. There's not much space in Brownsburg left to develop. So,
what do you
I would say solid.
You think it's solid?
But not the. Yeah, because they've got great schools. They've got great opportunities for people. It's further removed. So if people want to not have that city life, but they still have good quality of life, you can have that there.
But maybe not quite as much to do in Brownsburg versus some of the other suburbs, right?
Yeah.
Depending on what you're looking to do.
Right, because Plainfield has. Oops, sorry, I just poked you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Plainfield has the the little shopping complex that they have. Yep. But we didn't even talk about that when we were talking about Plainfield.
No.
But
then renamed it 10 years ago, and I still call it Metropolis.
Oh. Well, I think Brownsburg's better than Avon in my opinion. I think it's better than Plainfield in my opinion. So I would. You
keep talking about Avon. We're not even there yet.
Well,
you're dunking on Avon. Poor Avon.
They need to fix Rockville Road.
They do need to fix Rockville Road. All right. So you think it's solid, or you think it's bragging rights?
Solid.
All right. You think it's above Plainfield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think it's bragging rights or do you think it's solid?
I think it's probably solid.
Okay.
It's close.
Yeah.
There's good stuff. Good stuff in Brownsburg.
Okay.
All right. This could be contentious. Carmel.
Carmel.
I've called it the crown jewel sitting atop Indianapolis before. Very nice. Most roundabouts of any city in the U.S. I think.
Per capita.
Yeah, I think driving in. No, I think it just has the most roundabouts. Of any city.
Okay.
And I like driving in Carmel. I
was there today.
Yeah, most of the areas are.
I lived in Carmel too.
You lived in Carmel?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. How many We're gonna have to do a video just keeping track of all the places you've lived. We'll make a map across Indiana and other parts
states
of the country. Yeah. So yeah, for me it's like Brazil, Bloomington, and Indianapolis. But no, Carmel's really nice. I mean, what else can you say?
They have the arts center.
Yeah,
thing,
the arts district.
The arts district.
Yeah.
So they have a performing arts center there.
They have their own symphony.
There you go.
Yep.
They have the Monon Trail.
They do. That can be said about a few of these.
Yep, a neat downtown area that's really been built up.
Yep, probably the most built up suburb.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least in terms of like the high end of it, at least. You got the design district as well, so you can get yourself a fancy house. I mean, I can't think of too many negatives about Carmel except it's expensive.
I mean, Carmel was ranked the top place to move to in the nation for several years in a row, so you really can't go wrong there. Even though they're one of the largest high schools in the entire state, they're also ranked like in the top 1 or 2 pretty much every single year in the entire state as well. So they've definitely figured some things out.
They have a great marching band too.
Yeah, I'm sure they have great everything with that many kids to choose
They really
from.
do. I think their football's pretty great too.
I think they're probably top ranked in like everything. If
Yeah.
you live in Carmel, you send your kids to public schools because there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Unless they just don't want that big of a school because it is huge.
Yeah, there are private schools in the area as well.
Yeah.
Actually, it has one of the top ranked private schools in the state too. University High School.
Oh yeah, okay.
But yeah, so what are we thinking? It's got to be an S or an A, right?
Yeah, I'd probably put "Can't Believe This Is My Life" because the price point to get into Carmel is pretty steep.
Yeah, I think it's "Can't Believe This Is My Life" too, but part of me just wants to put it in bragging rights because I think it would probably annoy people, but I won't do that. So I'll put it in "Can't Believe This Is My Life."
Well, yeah, people who do live in Carmel, they do like to brag about it for some reason.
Oh, yeah. I've met actually multiple people from Carmel who kind of brag about living in Carmel.
Yeah, they all do. It's like a badge of honor. I live in Carmel.
It is a nice place to live. Carmel's kind of the basis for Eagleton in the show Parks and Recreation, which is the town next to Pawnee, and it's very rich, very very rich. That's the defining characteristic of Eagleton in the show. Okay. So I always thought that was kind of funny. All right, Bargersville. I like.
I live there too.
Oh man, pick a place to live in, Jocelyn.
Tell my parents.
So, Bargersville, I really like. I like. There's good housing opportunities there, and their downtown is super cool.
Yeah, they've really done a lot to their downtown. When I lived there, I was in 5th and 6th grade, so their downtown was nothing at that point, and they've really revived it, and it's a really neat area now.
Yeah, I think you did some filming down there.
Another episode down there too.
Yeah, we've done Luxury House there.
Mm-hmm.
We did. You went to Taxman Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Which I know they have other locations too, but it's just a cool area. It's really nice looking. Like there's not another place that looks exactly like it.
Right. But you got to want to drive to live there because it is far away from everything.
Way south.
It's even far away from Greenwood, and it's the same, like it's in Center Grove School District. So if you live in Greenwood and you go to Center Grove, you could drive quite a bit of a distance to get down to Bargersville. Yeah,
so that's right. Highly ranked schools too.
Mm-hmm.
According to the school rankings, I like it. I think it goes in bragging rights.
Sure.
And I don't know. What do you think? Before Noblesville or after?
Before.
Yeah, I think so too. And it's on the come up too. It's expanding over time because there's land. There's land to build on. Fortville. So if you go McCordsville, then you go Fortville.
Mm-hmm.
They're both south of Fishers, and I think that Fortville will be the next one to develop after McCordsville.
Mm-hmm.
That's my prediction, but it's going to be a few years. So it's a really small town compared to most of these that we're talking to. It's got a cool kind of historic downtown vibe, but it's a blink and you miss it kind of place.
Yeah, I mean it's a really neat area to drive through. It's highly desirable. People really like to live there,
Mhm.
and I would say that for people who don't want to live in Anderson but they want to live up that way, they move to Fortville. So because Fortville's right south of Anderson, like it borders Anderson.
Yeah. So where do you want to rank it? I was kind of thinking maybe it's a place to live, and then as it develops, it's got opportunity to climb.
Sure.
That's kind of, I was thinking maybe right here after Danville.
Sure.
Cool. All right. Whiteland. I don't have much to say about Whiteland.
Whiteland is Clark Pleasant School District.
Yeah.
It is the spillover of Greenwood, spillover of
It's south side.
Bargersville, or not Bargersville, like Center Grove. So like there's a spot in that, like it's like Greenwood-ish, Whitestown, where it's like the combination of the three different school districts that all come together. So so it's in between Greenwood and Franklin. Lots of new construction going in there, but
Because there's space.
there is nothing else there.
There's no
Nothing.
development whatsoever. It's country.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd put it in did you move here by accident just because of the lack of other development.
Yeah.
It's not that it's a bad place to live or anything.
There
It's
is a lot of the those big box places that are going in. What are those things called?
like distribution centers. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, one of them got knocked down by a tornado a couple years ago
Oh man, that's right.
when they were building it.
Yeah. So Whiteland's a fine place to live.
Whitestown or Whiteland?
Whiteland.
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
So I think Whiteland's a fine place to live. I just think it's maybe not the most exciting place on our list. So I'll put it right in front of Whitestown.
Yep.
Avon. Oh, you're just chomping at the bit to talk about Avon. We might get contentious here because I think there's a lot to like about Avon, but if you're looking at Rockville Road, there's a lot to not like maybe.
If they do to Rockville Road what they did to 31 and what they did to Keystone in Carmel, and then now they're doing it to 37 in like Noblesville, Fishers area. If they do that to Rockville Road, then I think Avon will be great.
Yes.
But
it's not there.
But Rockville Road for me absolutely disqualifies Avon for me because that is such a it just makes me want to pull my hair, it makes me want to scream, makes me want to, like, if you get stuck in stoplights and you're at every single stoplight after stoplight after stoplight, it really adds on to the commute, and Avon is far away from everything. Granted, you do have Brownsburg just north of it and Plainfield just south of it.
But the interstate doesn't run through it or anything.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah. So there are a lot of nice houses in Avon.
Highly desirable place to live. People will purposefully move to Avon for the school district, for the band.
Best marching band in the country. Yeah. Shout out to our niece. And yeah, I think it's really nice schools in general. I think they tend to be highly rated. Black and gold colors, like Purdue. That's kind of a shame. We might demerit them for that. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of nice places to live around Avon. A lot of good.
Our team colors are black and gold.
Yeah, let's just ignore that. So we might have to change them to cream and crimson. Yeah, I mean, it's a place to live. There's some good pockets to live in Avon, some good opportunities throughout the area. But the main commercial areas, while there's lots of opportunity there, they are very inconvenient if you want to drive them.
Yeah.
And if you drive from inside the city, straight west, oh boy, you could be driving for a long time, especially if you hit those lights, like you said.
Highly desirable area, just not for me.
Yeah. Funny enough, the first house we ever looked at together was in Avon. It was on a golf course, and it was cool. It was a mid-century modern.
Yeah, we really liked it. But we couldn't get out of our lease. So if you're looking and you live in an apartment, make sure you know when you can get out of your lease.
Do we pull an upset here and put it in It's a Place to Live?
No, because I do think that it has, I would say, either bragging rights or solid.
This is just for us. You think so? After you were dogging on Avon earlier?
Oh, okay, fine. Put it in A Place to Live.
We'll put it at the top.
Sure.
Yeah, we're going to get some feedback about that one. All right, Fishers. Fishers is, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm going to rank it number 1 on this list, if I have any say in it. Fishers is my personal favorite of the suburbs around Indianapolis because it balances everything super well. It's consistent across the board in the real estate. You see a lot of just great neighborhoods and even opportunities to build still in Fishers. There's luxury real estate in the Geist district. There's new development all over the place. Commercially, you've got Nickel Plate district that's really sprung up, and they're adding new cultural things there all the time. They do stuff out of the amphitheater and the parks there. They have parades. They have free events for the community. We've been to some of those before, and it's really fun. They really focus on making everything super nice in the downtown. It's ranked the 4th safest city in the country per recent statistics. Yeah, the entire country.
Wow.
That's what it's ranked at. And it, I didn't even mention the Fishers district. You have your cool, like, trendy shops and restaurants and apartments there. So I think Fishers is fantastic, and they continue to develop. I do think the only knock against Fishers is I think they have little brother syndrome with Carmel a little bit. And I think the two kind of compete against each other. But I really like Fishers. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, some parts of Fishers is definitely a spillover of Carmel. And then other parts of Fishers is a spillover of Geist. So I noticed you don't have Geist on here because it's not like a town. But it does have a big part of Geist in there as well, which I just love all the hills and trees and everything of Geist area and just the vibe. And so, yeah, I would say I like the outside areas of Fishers, and I think you probably like more of the inside areas of Fishers.
There's a great park system in Fishers.
Yeah.
And this is a sidebar, but they all have the same sign, like it's all designed the same, and I just think that's nice. It's very consistent. That's the word for Fishers, is consistent. Okay. It's consistently nice.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, I'm putting it number 1. I don't think she agrees with me on that. But
I put it in bragging rights. I wouldn't put it in.
You put it in bragging rights?
Unless it's Geist. If it's Geist,
Geist is part of Fishers, the northern part.
Okay, so if you live on the reservoir, then yeah, I would say can't believe this is my life. But if you just live in like a normal part of Fishers, then I would put it in there with bragging rights.
You get walk downtown Fishers, feel the vibes there. Take a show in at the amphitheater, live music. Oh, it's wonderful.
Okay.
All right, fine. I'll move it.
I'll
move it down. No.
Yeah.
I can see it's important to you, but I'm keeping it in the top.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it beats Zionsville and Carmel.
That's one person's opinion. Sound off in the comments. Where would you rank these? So we got 2 left. These are both really cool. Greenfield.
Yeah.
What do you think about Greenfield?
I think Greenfield is a neat little town that is further removed. And so if you want something that's not like in the city and definitely not a suburb of Indianapolis, I do think this is further out to be considered a suburb, but still, I guess I could say the same with Shelbyville and Lebanon too. So I would rank these probably with like Shelbyville and Lebanon and those type of like outside places, Danville.
Yeah, Danville too.
So they're like the suburbs outside of the suburbs, I guess.
The second ring around the Circle City.
Yeah.
Maybe even third ring. Yeah, right. I love Greenfield. So we've been to Greenfield a lot.
Yeah, we used to live by there.
Yeah, so it's just a cool city. It's got its own vibe. It's really unique. To your point, it doesn't necessarily feel like a suburb of Indianapolis. It's its own distinct city. I mean, all these are technically cities, but you don't have them without Indianapolis. I don't think that's the case without Greenfield. It's far enough removed that it kind of stands on its own.
Yeah. Shelbyville too, and Lebanon.
Yeah, Shelbyville. Yeah.
And Danville. I would rank all those in that category too.
I would agree with that. But I really like Greenfield. I probably like it more than I should. But
there's still tons of land in Greenfield.
I just think it's got its own unique vibe. Mm-hmm. So I would maybe put it in like near the top of solid, but forgot the wow factor.
Sure.
What do you think? Somewhere in here? Would you rather, are you looking at Greenwood or Greenfield?
I mean, I'd probably put it after Westfield, Evan.
You put it after Westfield?
Yeah.
Okay. I could see that. Okay. As long as it's in the tier. That's good. All right. Last but not least. Or is it least? I don't know. We'll see how we rank it. Franklin, Indiana. Not to be confused with Franklin Township, which is still Indianapolis. That's the southeast. It feels like a suburb, but it's technically part of the city. So Franklin, Indiana. Sound off, Jocelyn.
Sure. I would say Franklin is just like Greenfield, Shelbyville, Lebanon, like those outskirts ones. So they're outside of the suburbs.
Takes a while to get to.
Yeah, but Franklin is really neat. Like the downtown area of Franklin has a lot going for it. There's a really neat park that goes through there. You've got Franklin College that's there as well. My sister went there. Beautiful campus.
Yeah, pretty area.
Very, very pretty. So there you're starting to get into more of like the trees and everything of not southern Indiana, but like it's heading towards that way. So I like Franklin. I really do. It is far away. It's in between, Greenwood and Columbus. is where, I mean, so and right off of I-65. So I don't know. I like it, but yeah, go ahead.
I like it too. It's not, the biggest on our list here, but it's got unique features that make it feel different than anything else. I think it's got kind of an older town feel to it, and it's got lots of nice nature too. So I don't know. I would consider it pretty highly, personally.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I'd put it after Greenfield. So
right.
Or well, either after or before Greenfield. Which one do you think?
No, they're pretty similar.
Or would you put it before Westfield?
I mean, if it's just me, I would probably. It's tough because there's good opportunities in all of them. I think in Westfield's current state, I'd put it above Westfield, but Westfield I think will rise on here. Westfield's going to get into the A or S tier in the next few years.
Okay, well, let's put it before Westfield then.
All right, let's do that. All right, so that is our list. I don't know how we did. We'll have to review it later. But I think it turned out pretty interesting. Let us know what you think. These are just opinions. There are really great things about all of these communities. I mean, we've sold houses really across the board.
Oh, I've lived in Franklin too.
Oh man. Sound off below on where else you think Jocelyn has lived in Indiana. Be sure to leave a comment. Let us know. Let us know your thoughts, or if you're looking to move in any of these, or you want to sell your house in any of them. Let us know. We know these areas pretty well, except for like the 3 that I said I've never been to. But obviously, Jocelyn's been to all of them and lived in most of them apparently. So I think we're pretty good to wrap it up here. Any parting thoughts, Jocelyn?
Yeah, I mean, if you live in any of these areas or you have lived in them, it'd be nice to hear your thoughts and opinions as well, because clearly you have personal experience. So let us know.
Absolutely. So if you liked this video, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell. So that you're kept in the loop on everything happening in and around Indianapolis, the Circle City that we love and call home. So with that, I'm Evan Deal.
I'm Jocelyn Deal.
And we are with Elite Icon Team and eXp Realty, and we'll see you in the next one.